What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another one, bro. I seen a comment. Someone was like, "You said he was going to do Brooklyn Summer, and you missed every video." And honestly, bro, that's my bad. That's my bad. You know what I'm saying? I do a bunch of things other than just YouTube, and so it's hard for me to keep up with everything and balance it like a fucking juggling act. But I'm gonna get better at it. It's just tough, you know, when I start doing new things, and you know, I stream and I have businesses outside of just YouTube and just things of that nature. So it's like, bro, like I built up this subscriber base, so I want to, you know, stay consistent for you guys and do all these things right here. One of my other endeavors as well is also music. If you want to check it out, you know what I mean? We have a mainstream feature in that, if you want to check it out. And also join my Discord. Honestly, I'm in my Discord a lot more than any other platform, just because it's like a family in there, bro. Like, that's like literally people that I've met in real life. Like, I visit, like, my main subscribers, I visit them. Like, I visited like 5 or 6 people. Like, I've actually flown out to go meet them just because how supportive they are. And it's like, I want to give back and, you know, just show them. It's not really things that I do on camera. You know, I know a lot of people do it and they film it and all that. I don't really do all that, you know what I'm saying? I do things, you know. And if you're in the Discord, you're on Twitch, and you really hip to COG and what I do, then you would know. But I'm just letting you guys know. Anywho, neither here nor there. Let's get into the video. Oops. Wrong audio output. Let me change that. Yep. Alright.
Brand new video on the Brugly channel. It's Brugly here as always, and in this episode, I want to go over a brand new entity that just got found in the Backrooms called Entity 999.
Whoa.
This has the potential to be one of the deadliest things in all of the Backrooms, so without further ado, let's hop right into it, shall we?
Or is that Juice WRLD? I don't know. Entity 999.
The entry starts with a quote. "There's something strange about my friend today. It's like he's been replaced with a totally different person ever since the day he got infected with that virus. Unlike before, he hides in the corner with that gaping smile and weird delusion of taking over the human population. Or is it just me?" So yeah, that's pretty creepy, I gotta say. Entity 999 has a Concord classification of 4B-, which means the entity is very likely to mortally wound you and has a high level of human intelligence. So pretty much that means it's dangerous and smart. Entity 999 is specifically a pathogen that is seen mostly in isolated areas. It can, however, infect food and water or other items and supplies, stuff like that. And this thing is very hard to identify because of how it looks. It's clear. And also because it acts very strangely and has sentience. So a weird thing is that the main victims of this 999 virus pathogen are individual people and not big groups. So Entity 999 is not going to infect just a big group of people. Like
it's only certain people that do it that get infected?
It picks and chooses who it affects.
But why though? You know what? I do that, bro. I ask questions. Maybe let me just watch.
When it happens.
Let me just watch.
And this was proven because the proliferation rate, or how quickly it creates more of itself, slows down abnormally fast when there are other people or other entities near it. And that also proves that the pathogen has a high level of intelligence because it actively chooses who it wants to infect. Entity 999 adapts and changes rapidly when it's in a chemically hazardous environment. So if there's a bunch of toxins floating around the environment and there's chemicals everywhere, this thing thrives. There's been some attempts to wipe out the pathogen, but nothing works. And on top of that, this thing can somehow acclimate itself to the most dangerous environments and not die, so you could put it into a freezing cold tundra and it would still live, which is unlike normal bacteria, which will die in warm or cold environments. This one doesn't. Now, the reason the entity itself is hard to see, as I briefly stated earlier, is because it's almost completely transparent and it doesn't reflect any light. Even under microscopes, you can barely see it. But it can be seen on food and other stuff through ultraviolet lights, or UV lights. So make sure you got a UV flashlight to check your stuff before you touch it or eat it, because you don't want to get infected with this thing. On an even creepier note, this entity has been studied that in the bloodstream of someone, it has the ability to chemically alter your red blood cells, which means that it can release toxins inside of a person's veins once it gets there.
That's literally your blood
cells that are already in you.
That is your life force.
Terrifying, man. The specific symptoms of Entity 999 vary between people, and it also depends on how the pathogen got into you, which can happen in one of two ways. The first way is called internal entry, and this happens when you eat or drink something that's infected with the entity. And this method of entry is the worst kind because there can be a lot of this entity on the food or drink of whatever you're inhaling. So this puts more of itself into you. The other kind of entry is called external entry, which is when the pathogen goes through your nose, eyes, mouth, or anything connected to your bloodstream or lymphatic system. And this type of entry is normally pretty mild, and the symptoms are not that serious since it goes at smaller doses inside of you like that. The symptoms that you get from both methods of entry are
possibly death, just possibly death. Loss of consciousness, memory loss. I don't even know what jaundice. What is jaundice? I'm not no doctor, all right? I don't even know what that term means. Jaundice is a condition which the skin, whites of eyes, and mucous membranes turn yellow. Oh, I do know what that is. I just didn't know it's called jaundice.
Swelling of your lymph nodes, delirium, confusion, anemia, jaundice, nausea, dizziness, memory loss, loss of consciousness, near unaliving, and major changes in personality. It's also been witnessed that the entity pathogen kills off your cells that the immune system in your body sends to fight it. You can't even win for losing, man. This is so dangerous. Over 60% of people who have been affected by this entity said that they have visions or are extremely delusional, or that they lose all ability to communicate temporarily for about 2 weeks to be exact. And that's how long the symptoms seem to last. But it all depends on how much of it gets inside of you. As if it couldn't get any worse, there is a subtype of Entity 999 called 999B, which is a parasitic worm that works together with the normal Entity 999. Maybe it does. There's no concrete proof of it, but the worms only appear when someone gets the normal entity in you, so it's gotta be together somehow. There are also two specific stages of this disease infecting you, called Stage R and Stage NR. Now, Stage R is the first part of the sickness when the entity first gets in your bloodstream or your lymphatic system. This is right before the bad stuff happens, so enjoy it while it lasts. Stage NR is the last part of this disease, and this is when the hallucinations start. Now, this is where it gets really dangerous. When a person is on this stage, they've reported seeing anthropoidal shadows and silhouette.
Anthropoidal. Wow, what a word. What a vocabulary, Brugly.
Or shadows that look like people in their head. But this isn't just in their head because they can see it in real life. It's a full-on delusion. Now, these shadows imitate memories from that infected person's brain. So let's say you have a good memory of Christmas morning with your family. These human shadows acted out in front of you, but they're shadows. So tough. That's what they are. This in our stage causes extreme emotions and anxiety to happen inside of you, and even derealization as well, because you're seeing your memories just in a completely different way. So it can mess you up pretty bad. People who get over Stage NR and get healthy again claim that their entire personalities have changed due to this sickness, and that it messes you up in your head really bad, and I can't blame them because I think it sounds like it would. Just another day in the backrooms though, am I right?
That's so tough.
So yeah, that was the new Entity 999. A mind-changing pathogen that is hard to trace and is very dangerous if you get infected. It just hides in isolated areas.
Okay, well, that's it. All right. Well, thank you, Brooklyn, for that video. This is wild. The backroom keeps on getting more and more intense every single time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video right here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what else you guys want on the channel. And my guys, join the Discord, bro. Join the Discord. I'm just gonna promote every video, bro. Join the Discord. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one, bro. Peace out.